Hey, Joe here. Welcome to Noble Strength Way of Life as we continue our series on becoming emotionally stronger proactively by being nice. Wouldn't it be great if everybody was nice? And to that end, today we're going to talk about the C in nice, which stands for compassion as the highest strength of all. And it is. Sometimes it takes our deepest, most innermost strength to offer compassion, but that means we should still do it, and still there should be no limits and no exceptions. No limits and no exceptions. I met Mother Teresa, long time ago, 25 years ago, and I will tell you it was an incredible experience. She stood up in a church and asked to greet each person individually. I was near the back of the line with my family and watched her greet every single person with incredible love and compassion. And when I tell you every single person, I will tell you that when word got out, there were a lot of people who came there. Some of them were very poor. Those were easy to show compassion to, aren't they? And some of them were very rich, whiny, demanding people. They're not so easy to show compassion to. But she did. She did in the same enthusiastic, beautiful, sincere way. I thought to myself, hey, this is Mother Teresa, so nobody else could pull this off. And then my baby girl, Shelby Dwyer, came along. The abused, abandoned pit bull who became a therapy dog had the exact same makeup. Yes, I'm going to say it. The same makeup as Mother Teresa. And she proved it in giving compassionate care to every individual she encountered as a therapy dog. The most notable, being a young man who we visited in a juvenile detention facility. We used to go there every Sunday morning, the only visitors these poor young people had. Oh, yes, they were victims and they were actually accused of crimes, but they were people too. Most of them were very joyous to greet Shelby. And this one young man had a sense of anger to him. And on this day, he was in solitary confinement. And I was told by the guard, yeah, sure, go ahead. You be my guest. Go see him if you want. And he wanted to see Shelby, but he was still very angry. Most, like myself, would shy away. Shelby pulled me to the door. She pulled me to the door to offer compassion to this young man. Mother Teresa surely did it. Shelby did it, and we can do the same. We can really proactively build our own emotional strength by offering compassion to everyone we meet, regardless of what they're doing, how they're acting. I'm not saying it should all be in the same way, but at least with a smile, at least with some kindness, and sometimes, with just some silence. Well, I think we're going to talk a little bit more about compassion in our next video. But for today, I think we've covered enough, and I think we've given ourselves a challenge. At least, I hope so. I know I have a challenge, and it's to work on this in the coming days. Hopefully you will too, and hopefully you will give me some feedback, because this is such an important area to work on our emotional strength and how we will end up giving compassion to all creation. So take care for now. Follow us on noblestrength.life, and above all else, share our messages. Take care.